We have 12 weeks before Adovia arrives. I am practically broke. I have to pay more funds in order to keep my witch and my general fed, plus my troops. Do I want to do anything else? These two can wait. We have 12 weeks to go. What could possibly go wrong, right? Is this my witch? My witch is back. Don't stand up. Your Grace, the wooden hut in the forest appeared to be some sort of kitchen for preparing spices. It was abandoned. We searched the place and found this file hidden under the flooring. Did you find anything else? No, Your Grace. The place was empty, apart from lots of dried rosemary. Thank you. Some kind of file. There seems to be a substance inside. If this is what poison tal is, I'd better leave it be.
Your Grace, a small family living on the edge of the village has recently lost their child to a fever. Little I could have done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. We prayed for his soul, and have blessed the spirit on your behalf. The parents were grateful for help from the king's men. I am grateful for your help, Your Grace. As promised, I have brought your gold back. Plus a little extra, yes! I gave her 28 coins, correct? Very well. You held to your word after all. Thank you. You have called for me. 16... Whoa! Nice. Guess who is in my dungeons? Oh, you got that little weasel, didn't you? Here's some extra gold for your trouble. Thank you, Your Grace. We have money again! And the troops. We are 50 away from 1,000. Your Grace, I come from the tavern. The business was going so well, but lately I've had some troubles and it's all getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time. But some local penders saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. At first it was fine. Just some girls lurking around every now and then. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I've gotta say, it attracts customers. But the panders essentially took over my tavern, and they cause all sorts of trouble. As you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with this disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they will just relocate to another pub. I lose all my customers and will have to close down. You should kick the panders out. He's already stealing money from me, right? He's giving me 1 gold instead of 2 or more. Just kick them out. You should protect your tavern before they take over. I imagine this will only get worse. You'll rebuild your business in no time, I'm sure. Good call, Your Grace, but, how can I? I'm only a weak man. They have bodyguards who can take me out with 1 punch. Perhaps if you could send a general for a few weeks to help out. Alright. I'll send the general. He will make sure they don't bother you anymore. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, you shouldn't expect your share of the income for some time. I'm expecting the income to drop significantly. You're only giving me 1 gold per week!
You stingy old man!
Your Grace, we don't know how this happened. The creature, the witch from the forest. She escaped, Your Grace. Someone opened her doors. Idiot! Some fool was brave enough to seek the eternal wisdom. We all knew the eternal wisdom is just a hoax. We knew she's nothing but an old hag. But some young boy, he fell for the tale. And now, Babushka is out of the woods.
Babushka?
Your Grace, you don't know Babushka? She's, well, a witch, an old hag. Older than anyone knows. She has been around forever. She is short and crooked. Her bony legs barely support layers of her old wrinkly skin. She has a long hooked nose. Her nostril hairs are so long they hang down to her breasts. Ow! She wears a snakeskin coat and a scarf around her head, with tiny bones attached carefully to each strand. As she walks, the bones clatter against one another. Clicky-de-clock, clicky-de-clock. She lives in the woods, although no one has seen her for many years. The legend has it that she used to lure children into the forest to eat them. But some legends also say she gives eternal wisdom to whom is brave enough to look her in the eyes.
What can I do about this?
I'm not sure, Your Grace. In the village, she transcribed these words on our doors. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. She also leaves old chicken legs on our doorsteps. We're afraid she's going to come for her children. Every night, someone hears the clicking. She might be preparing a spell of some kind.
Take this gold and hire someone. It should be enough to pay someone to go on a watch overnight.
No one is going to want to do this, Your Grace. Everyone is terrified.
Look in other villages. I'm sure you can find some starker? I don't know what that word means. Your Grace, more and more people gather to pray. We can't fit everyone in the bar no more. We wanted to build a new shrine, but we need some help inviting holy spirits to the place. We will be in the favor of the gods. The fields will be more fertile, the monsters will be kept at bay, and the evil spirits will avoid our village. If you can, aid us with a court witch, and some gold to pay for the materials. People will be forever grateful. I'll send the witch. She will be able to help bring positive spirits to the shrine. May the gods be with you. Thank you, Your Grace. May the gods look kindly upon thee. Hey, +3. The file. What are we doing with the file, though? Can I bring any allies over? I really don't need any more armies, to be honest. Noxie, Jovan. I just want to see who Jovan is, to be honest. I don't really care for any more armies. I can't send anybody out. My witch and my general are out. Where's the hunter?
Darling,
I have a lead on the investigation. I have found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talis's death.
What have you found?
A file. A letter arrived suggesting something suspicious happened near Branca. I've had a general explore the location and he found this file. The substance inside could be what poisoned Talis.
Its ingredients could lead us to the killer. Perhaps take this file to a court witch. See what she can tell us about it.
That's a good idea. I think I've seen her in the council chamber. Oh no, she's gone! That's all I found. I will see you later, darling.
Fine. I will stay here and sleep. For weeks on end until the Radovians arrive.
Have a nice night. Wait a minute. No, the paintings are still missing. I thought my wife made more.
Thank you for letting me visit, Your Grace.
Do I have anybody in my dungeons? Oh, it's so empty. Council chamber. My witch is out. I can talk to Sadani and her cock.
Hello? Your Grace?
Goodbye. Moving on. 81 gold. Might be time to... I'm still paying the bank, the loan. 960. Oh no, they're out for 2 weeks. They're out for 2 weeks. Minus 23. Taking 28 though to feed them all. Maybe don't feed the army for... How much am I missing? How much am I losing? I'm losing 23 and I'm gaining 10 per day? No, I mean 10 per week, right? Okay. I'm losing so many though if I don't do this. I cannot keep paying them though. Screw it, minus 23. I need more food. A lot of fancy... Who the fuck is Orlando? Joven? I'm sorry, what? Oh, this guy is Joven, right? Lord Joven, your grace. My condolences about Alice's death. I've heard about Radovia. I will help you with them. 120 men will be at your command. I will also give you 5 gold. But only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. Who the fuck is Sir Frederick? I wouldn't want to upset him. Sir Frederick? Who's Sir Frederick? Battle for Brianna? You must have heard. He led the defense force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer, I served under his banner. Although it's been many years, we keep in contact. We train together. Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. Care to elaborate? Thank you, Joven. I'll send a pigeon right away. Not to worry, Your Grace. I'm sure Sir Frederick will help. It's just a formality. I have found a letter. This letter is written on very intricately decorated parchment. Do you know where it could have come from? Some lords use fancy paper to show off their wealth, but I don't know anyone who does that. I still don't know where the hunter is. Where does the hunter appear? Convince Sir Frederick to join, okay. I have this animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? You have an extensive library, Your Grace. Don't you have a bestiary you could look at? I don't think we keep any bestiaries in our library. I don't either. I think someone who has personally dealt with a lot of animals would know more about this too. I have found a file. I have found this near Branca. Can you tell me anything about it? Files have many uses today. They can be used in preparing and storing potions and spices, or even as ornaments. This one is nicely decorated, but it has been used to hold some sort of substance. That's all I can think of, I'm afraid. That is all. As you please, Your Grace. Where is the hunter? Your Grace, I'm a sorcerer from the market. Your petitioners often visit me if you refuse to help them. I aid as many people as I can for very little in return. It's often not enough to cover all the ingredients I need for potions. As it stands, I'm out of most of my ingredients at the moment, and way queue to my place isn't any shorter than yours. Would you please be able to help out with some extra gold? Of course. Thank you for helping our people. That's very kind of you. Take this gold. It should be enough to stock up on ingredients. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll order everything immediately. Ahem. To you I come, a truly humble king. I hope I find you well, in good shape and mind. Your Grace, this is Orlando, a writer known across many halls and taverns. Excuse me, not just Orlando. I am Orlando the Wonderful. Writer and poet recognized in all kingdoms, experiencing the artistic renaissance, the popularity of whom is discussed even in kingdoms of stagnant growth, including Yells, Caladur, Baravia, and Radovia, of which I will remain silent for the known reasons. Very well. What can I do for you? Your Grace, if I may, I am working on my latest release, but I have no clue how to finish this piece. It's a story about royal intrigues, oaths of the past, foolish peasants, and passionate lust. May I honor you with my latest work? Of course. I am open to art of all kinds. The poem is, for now, entitled Kupalnoka. The moon shines so bright, high up in the sky. Kupala night is upon us. Laughter and music can be heard outside, but the weary night may not rest. Inside the castle, there's no frivolous joy. The fatal matter must be solved. The night is short this time of year, so let's make it the best of it while we can. Fire, pleasure, and delight will rule this night. This is terrible. This is wonderful! This is fantastic! Bravo! Thank you, Your Grace. Although I am not surprised that you find this so delightful. The problem is, I cannot continue. I have hit a wall and I cannot write at all. I am desperate for some true inspiration. I strongly believe that seeing your general patrolling would get my creative juices rolling. Therefore, I beg of you, please, allow your general to join me to get out of this squeeze. Come back another time when my general is back home. Wish I could help. Perhaps return another time, and I will try to keep a general available to assist you. I can see the desire in your eye to hear more of my wonderful poetry. I shall be back within 2 weeks. Your general better be ready by then. My God. Next!
Your Grace, part of our village was flooded. Luckily, no one got hurt, but our homes were devastated. We could use some gold to buy resources to rebuild our houses.
The houses are breaking way too often. It's raining way too hard, even though there hasn't been a raindrop for weeks. I can't help you at this time. I'm afraid my revenue stream is a little dry right now. However, I'm sure your neighbors will bail you out if you just ask around.
I see. I suppose we might get help from the others.
You'll be fine, I'm sure. Well then, get up. Let's go see, I don't know, my daughters? I'm just waiting for my generals to come back. There's no action. There's nothing going on in the whole castle. No. Can I do something with the file? No, I just read it. Can I do something with the needles? Over the flowers? No. Okay, moving on. That's not what I meant to do. This is where we put our thingamadoodles. This one is complete. This needs a hunter, and this needs the witch. I don't know where the frick the hunter is. Oh, I forgot to invite the Lord. Who is that one person I could have? Sir Frederick. Who the fuck is Sir Frederick? He just appeared. He's gonna be a drunk, isn't he? He wasn't in my ally list before. 947. If I don't pay them, we're dropping fast. We can manage for a week. General will be available during the battle. Which will be available during the battle? Oh, she's taking food. I don't need to do that every week, right? So if I do this now, I won't have to redo it. Those are upgrades. Okay. Okay.
Dear father, King Ivo greatly mourns the loss of his father. The funeral took place as soon as we arrived in Atana. Talis is sorely missed amongst the lords and advisors. Together with King Ivo, we prayed for justice for his father. They say he's in a better place now. The journey hope helped King Ivo clear his head, and he realizes that as King of Davern, you didn't have anything to do with poisoning his father. Although you and King Ivo didn't part in the friendliest manner, King Ivo wishes to apologize for his words, but says that his advisors forced him to stand by his decision. King Ivo wishes to send you support, as his father promised, but his hands are tied until the royal trial is concluded. He counts on your quick investigation into the murder, which he believes will prove your innocence. Yours, Lursulia.
King Ivo. I still can't get used to that. I suppose no one imagined Ivo taking the throne so soon.
It's good that at least he knows I didn't poison Talis.
We will still need to convince his advisors and lords. They will need to see the murderer before they support sending their whole army to help Davin.
We'll find the one responsible, I'm sure. Let's ask Rasulia something else. Ask her about Dusty. Ask her about the cat. Tell her Sedani keeps pestering me.
Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks.
Your Grace, I have helped the tavern owner get rid of the panders. I don't know what was cooking up there, but it was a right mess when we arrived. I'm glad you've managed to put an end to it. Bye. I love you.
I have helped the worshippers with the spirits, Your Grace. There are a lot of people gathering in the new shrine now.
Thank you, Alina. Your help is always appreciated. This guy is back? Why? At your service, Your Grace. I'm looking for allies. Lord Jovan mentioned you could help. Ah, yes. I have heard of your troubles, Your Grace. Radovians lack proper training, but gods know what they have at their disposal. My 80 men, 4 gold and 2 supplies will be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I can't allow liars to taint a knight's honor. The battles of Brianna killed you. Under my command, the army of the 2-headed bird was defeated. I have lost 3 fingers in my time. I have endured many broken bones. But Noxie, not a single scar. Even the finest swordsmen bear scars. Many have fought and died. That Noxie, show me a single person who can confirm his accomplishments. Someone who actually saw him in a fight. For all we know, it's just prettily worded lies. Noxie is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. Noxie? A liar? He didn't strike me as a dishonest man. Did he tell you the story about a griffin? There was something about a griffin and a tree. He sets the tree on fire, the big griffin comes to save her cubs, but catches her wings on fire, drops down, and he finishes her off. No, he told me how he defeated a dragon. Doesn't matter. Same story, different details. Sometimes it's a dragon, other times a griffin or a wyvern. There's always a tree, babies, and something about his wits. I've heard enough. What is it that you need help with, did you say? Tell him there's a leechage in the nearby forest. The creature's just a story, and of course it's not there. See what he says, though. If he brings you proof, then we catch him red-handed. Help me show everyone what he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. I really don't want to do that. That will be all for now. As you please, Your Grace. Yeah, I really don't care about their feud. Your Grace, the General helped to throw the pounders out of my tavern. I must say, it was very handy. The men and the ladies have moved to another inn down the village. I've lost most of my customers, so it's going to be a while before I start making any profits again. That's fine. I wish you good luck in rebuilding your business. And please don't allow this to happen again. Of course, Your Grace. Again, it's not like you were paying me a lot. You are paying me 1 gold per week. You were paying me 1 gold per week.
Your Grace, where I come from, there's an odd fog surrounding the nearby forest. Anyone who goes in that fog disappears without a trace. A few local adventurers came forward. They said they would find the one responsible, but they never came back. We're thinking the fog turns people into frogs. Bugs, baby. There's plenty of them in the forest, but no signs of the people who go in there.
Fog, maybe they just got lost? You should... -3? You should check the forest again. The fog might be dense, so don't go alone.
If we gather together, maybe we will get some traces. But what if we all get lost instead? Oh dear.
Can I stand up for a moment and go to... It's gonna be okay. Oh god. One moment. I need to talk to my witch.
Your Grace, how can I help?
I have got this file. I found this thing. It could be connected to Talis somehow. There appears to be a residue inside. Can you check if this residue matches the poison from Talis's wine?
It might be difficult, but I'll try to determine the ingredients used in both samples. It will take some time, though.
Take as much time as you need.
Let me just get a smear of this.
Come and see me in the throne room when you find anything out.
Of course, Your Grace.
I will be on my way.
May the spirits guide you.
Back to the throne room. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, Your Grace, my boy, my dearest grandchild, got himself into big trouble, Your Grace. He asked me not to come here, but I don't know where else to go. He's been invoked with the Oracle dust sails for a long time now. It's harmless, he told me. Only selling to begin with, but he recently started using it as well. He was over the moon, so happy and giggly at first. Even tried convincing me to use it to relax, but I am no lady to get involved in this nasty business. Now he's very ill, Your Grace. Leave the bed, my poor baby. He keeps asking to bring him some more dust, but I know this is the cause of his illness for sure.
Didn't we stop the sails?
He tells me it'll make him feel better. I have no heart to look him in a state, barely moving, with skin as blue as blueberries. Please help, Your Grace.
23 gold for a healer! I'm sorry, I can't help you. I can't help your grandson. He needs to stay strong until his illness passes. Make sure he stays hydrated and don't let him take any more of the dust. He'll come out of it.
I really hope he does, Your Grace. I don't know what I'd do without him.
-4! Your Grace! My rooster has been running around our kitchen for days, but we've finally managed to catch him. Oh no. So Danny won't be happy about this. It was a beautiful bird. We couldn't keep me as we already have a rooster, but it make a delicious broth. Our staff liked it so much, I thought I'd bring some for you to try. I'm not sure where this chick came from, but it was surely well fed. Oh no. Sadan is going to kill me. Why couldn't you ask me first? This was my daughter's pet. Oh, Your Grace,
I didn't know. My apologies.
It's fine. I hope she doesn't need him now that the stabber is gone. I better check on her later. Ah! Everything is going to shit. Where is the luck? Is she the last one? She's the last one, isn't she? Lena. Yeah, let's bring her over. I have one general. I'm going to send my general to... Warto. Boop. Doop. Flap. And let's go see Sedani. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt a lot. Hey there, pumpkin!
Oh, great.
I had to let the rooster go, Sedani. I let the rooster free. I'm sorry. He really wanted to get outside these castle walls. He's going to be happier if he's free.
Thank you, Your Grace. I wanted to do this myself. He wasn't suited to be an agent. All he did was poop everywhere. I'm glad you set him free, Father.
I'm glad too. Let's be careful with his animals, Pumpkin.
I am, Your Grace.
That went well. Okay, see you, Sedani. Bye.
Wait a minute. Can we do something with the needles? Can I put the needles here? Maybe not. Can I do something else with the needles? Can I put them in the chest? No. I really don't understand what I keep the needles for. I have them since we found the first clue. Unless I can use it again. I'm not sure what these purple flowers are, but they are attracting a lot of bees. Huh? Were these always here? I guess not. Okay. I cannot throw this away. I cannot use the file. Better not. It's surprising that the file didn't go to the witch. She's looking into it. I'm very proud of my daughter, however. She found herself a girlfriend. Okay. Let's move on. Next week. Elena is out for 2 weeks. Okay, we don't have to redo those. 911, and we got... Tax is 9. Grego 3, Lady Ada 1. Noxie. Noxie's giving me 5, and Lurs is giving me 6. I'm not going to prove to that man that Noxie is a liar because I'm surviving off of this man. So yeah. 934. Save and continue. Do we have enough time for another week? I hope so. Yeah. Oh, so Danny, what is it now? What do you want? Your Grace, I've encountered a group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents and they thanked me with what they could. Some supplies and their words of gratitude. Oh, I needed those. Thank you so much. And some happiness too.
Lady Lena. I think Lady Lena was at my wedding. At my daughter's wedding.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. And my biggest condolences about Alice, although I didn't like him at all. Anyway, Les has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help. For something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give to my son. Someone, actually. I would like your daughter Asalia to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come. And as a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Radovia. And along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So, what do you say?
Let me think about it. I will need some time to think this through.
Oh, of course, darling. Take as much time as you like. Just remember that Radovia won't be waiting for you to get ready.
I don't like her. Why do I get the feeling that she poisoned the king? The dead king. Your Grace, it is I, Orlando the Wonderful. Is your general ready to come with me? I really don't want to give you my general. I can't do that, I'm afraid. That is scandalous. No respectable king would refuse to help me, Orlando the Wonderful. Wait till people find about this. Another merchant. Oh no. What is it, Sadani? Is that another pet of yours you've got there, Pumpkin? What is she holding now? What is it this time? A stick insect? It's a stick insect, isn't it?
Oh, that would be good. A perfect spy. But this is just some silly toy. Recruiting agents is far more difficult than you would imagine.
Why the agents? What are you planning to use them for, Pumpkin?
It's to save Ursulia and Dusty from the evil prince. When my agents are ready, we will take Ursulia back home. My agents will be best friends with Dusty. Maybe I will let you use them one day too, if you're good.
Pumpkin, Ivo is not evil. Besides, he's no prince. He's a king now. Tana is really far away too.
Well, those seem like good points, but you do your job, I do mine.
Let's see that toy. It's quite unusual, isn't it? Doesn't look like it came from our country. Where did you get it from?
Maya gave it to me. It brings luck, she says.
I see. Go on for now, Sadani. See if you can find more agents.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
I need to see that friend of Asalia. Oh no. Your Grace, normally I wouldn't bother you, but I have no other choice. I'm a merchant delivering goods from one place to the other. I sell trinkets of all sorts. What do you sell? Paintings, vintage scrolls, historical relics. I even once had the wooden leg of Lord the Sprittleshanks. Hey, yeah! It went for a crazy 200 pieces of gold. But none of that matters now, as I was robbed on the way back to my hometown, Pravisk. And if I'm not mistaken now, you need funds to carry on with your journey. Correct. You really know your stuff, Your Grace. I would need 23 gold to get back on my feet. I am a businessman, so I know how to invest this money. I will make a profit in no time. I will repay you as soon as I can, with interest, of course. I'm sorry. You will have to find someone else to help you. What? Why not help a truly honest man? Lord, the sprinkle chunks. That was a good one. He was a liar. He was a liar. We saw through his lies. No, it's just because I'm stingy. Oh my god, this week is almost over. And we did it. We survived. I gotta go see Maya.
Thank you for letting me visit, Your Grace. Yes, Father?
Lady Lena visited me. Do you remember Lady Lena? She was at your sister's wedding.
Yes. Why are you telling me this?
Well, she asked me if you would like to marry her son. But before you throw a tantrum, know that I haven't given her the decision yet.
Oh, I see. I guess I won't have much to say in this matter anyway.
Well, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't even know him. Do you think I want to marry a stranger?
Is there anyone that you know and you would want to marry?
No.
We need to find you someone sooner or later. You know how this works.
I know, I just don't think I'm ready for this.
No one is ever ready for this ass. So Danny's toy. Explain this, Azalia.
It's a toy.
Yes. So Danny got this toy from Maya. I've seen this toy before. Maya, you are not from Baravia, are you?
My family, we travel a lot. I was passing by, but I heard all the racket here. Is everything all right, darling?
Look at this toy, Aurelia.
I recognize this.
Of course you do. We saw one just like it when we were robbed by Bayron 13 years ago. Where did you get this toy from, Maya?
My parents travel a lot. We are traveling merchants. They must have bought it somewhere.
Your accent, this toy, staying in Davern for a while. You're from Mardovia! Tell me you didn't know about this, Azalia.
Father, please, no! Don't do anything to her. It's all my fault. I asked her to visit us.
We're preparing for battle. We're planning to repel an attack. The Tratovians are already in my castle.
Look what you did to your father. Eric!
I like Maya, though. I really like Maya.
Oh, you're up. Eric, that's twice now.
Azalia's friend is a Radovian. We're preparing for war against them, and yet they're already here.
Yes, I had a chat with them already. Azalia won't be seeing her friend anymore. I decided not to kill her, but I banished her from the castle.
She's just a girl.
Perhaps, but what kind of message does it send?
Our daughter, playing with the enemy in our castle? You didn't consider letting her stay, did you? She's a child. As I said, Maya is just a girl. Perhaps she's not even aware of the war.
What if she's a spy? How else would they know Lorsulia married Ivo?
It doesn't matter anymore, does it? She's gone.
You collapsing. The two of us not being able to conceive an heir. Break your promise and you shall be punished. Your kingdom will be fertile, but you won't see a successor amongst your offspring. Isn't that how it went?
When I promised my firstborn daughter to Bayron, I didn't do it because I was afraid of the witch. I did it to protect us. At the time, I thought Bayron was a fool for agreeing to this. Surely a bandit wouldn't be able to travel such a distance, enter the throne room and dare to ask a king for his daughter. And yet, here we are. I'm telling you, it's the witch. How else could he become a king? How else could they threaten war? How else that you couldn't have a son? You might be right. I will look into the curse, darling. I will see if we can do it right away. At least I can help take burden from your shoulders. Thank you. I feel better now. It's time to get up. I guess I'd better see Azalea. Oh no.
Yes, Father.
About Maya.
I'm sorry, Father. I didn't want to hurt you.
I know. I'm fine, but just not that young anymore. Doctors say tense situations can have this kind of effect.
I didn't want to upset you, Father. But why the war, Father? Isn't life difficult enough as it is? Why make things harder for one another? I know that Maya is from Radovia. When she told me, my heart froze up. I knew it meant trouble. But I got to know her. They're not bad. They're just like us. Not barbarians, as Mother likes to call them.
They attacked our villages.
Of course, there are bandits, thieves. It doesn't mean they all are like this. You're a king, Father. Tell me, did you never have to punish a thief or a bandit who was from Davern? Well, just because one person did bad things, doesn't mean we're all bad. Just don't understand why we have to fight.
They threaten us. They want to take over our castle.
What if you just got it all wrong?
We can't risk it, Azalea. It's all very complicated.
That's a great shame, Father. But who knows? Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Do I still have to talk to my wife? Do I really like my wife? She doesn't do anything all day. She's just sitting here.
Darling.
What do you think about finding Azalea a prince? Lady Lena came to me with a proposition.
Azalea? She's still young. I thought we would have to think about it until after the battle.
I know. I wasn't really sure what to tell her. She was offering her support in the battle if we agree.
We need as much help as we can get. But I don't want to let Azalea go yet. I leave this decision up to you, sweetheart.
I don't want to give another daughter away. The first marriage went terribly. I don't want to repeat that.
She's going to have to get married at some point.
I know. This isn't entirely fair. But I don't want her to get married to a stranger. We'll find her someone more appropriate after the battle, I'm sure.
That's a relief. It's hard to imagine losing 2 of my daughters in 1 year.
We're not losing them, they're just getting married.
I know.
I'll invite Lady Lena and let her know what my decision is. Alright, this is the end of the week, I suppose. Sorry I came back, I had to end the week inside our bedchambers. There's an agent! Oh, I still have an agent! Good, my agent will go over to Walla. General, go. I could have sent my general over to, what was his face hole? The troubadour? The writer guy? Yeah, it wasn't necessary to send him out today. But I did. Do we have anyone we want to call over except for her? Oh, I really don't want to call her over. Via lit, lurs. I don't know. We can call her over and tell her we're not interested, I suppose. Okay. This is the end of the week. We're getting close to having a proper army. I can feed my army, that's great. Training grounds, carnival, preparing general and witch ready. My agents are ready. Let's take a small break, and I will see you all in the next episode of Yes, Your Grace. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves, and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.